So we're going to be trying to finish up some more of the trophies. We have to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more trophies. Clear a story on hardcore, minimalist, beat the game with Clear S rank, read all the files. I forget what that hidden trophy is, but we'll do that one too. So we're going to be doing Clear speedrun S rank. B path or A path. B path's a little quicker, but I'm trying to think what we should do. The flamethrower is nice to use, really excellent, but I don't really want the tyrant chasing me the whole time. Alright, I've done the normal run quite a bit more. Not much changes in between them, just where you start and where things are a little bit. But I think we are going to go with the normal run, because I believe the second run has more BOWs, such as liquors. But in the second run, the tyrant doesn't chase you in the end. Oh, it doesn't chase you, it's Claire. My fault. Alright, so we're going to run a new game. That's Claire. Standard. This will be a speed run. So, I mean, you can pick things up. Our goal is to beat it within 4 hours. If you beat it within 3 hours, you get an S+. 3:30 and 4 is S. So we're all going to go for necessities. And easy, you can pretty much take the whole game through with flame rounds.
Yeah, I'm almost there. You know me, I'll be fine.
So I haven't done much of the gameplay. As you can see, I did get a lot of the trophies. This is one of them. Beat the game without recovering. Do that on hardcore. If you're doing a hardcore playthrough, it's best to go through the game without recovering. That is the best time to do it. Because easy, okay, you're going to get hit. Enemies are easier to kill, true, but it does not matter. Bosses do not change the life. When it says enemies are stronger, it means zombies, lickers, dogs, etc. Bosses always have the same amount of life. Small carbon footprint. I sped run Claire's new game. Well, A scenario. Easy to do. I believe these two, Rookie No More and the Redfield Way, is complete all scenarios on standard. I believe that's what it is. This is for hardcore. That's pretty rough. I think the next one I'm going to do is no item box. That's going to be kind of tricky. But so we need to get through this as quick as we can. When you're doing no item box, you can't use the infinite guns either. But I believe Claire's scenario is 1. Leon is 2.
Are you okay?
There's more evidence that points to Claire is scenario 1.
I'll check it out.
And Leon's is 2. Gas station points to Leon's is 1.
Don't come any closer!
Shit. Let's see what it's on. Middle aisle.
Don't shoot!
Get down!
Same thing, see? He shoots her behind. He still saves her no matter what.
We gotta get out of here.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so.
A lot of the evidence points to it because when you go to get the upgrade down in the observation room, the window's not broken in Claire's story, but in Leon's it is. So that suggests Claire was there before Leon, which means she has to enter through the police station.
Can't stop.
And you take this big thing into consideration. Marvin knows who Leon is. For the fact he's the rookie. He's the person that's in charge of Leon at a police station. He's his lieutenant. He doesn't know who Claire is if you play B scenario. Because he's already a zombie. That's impossible. He knows who Claire is because if you take the original in here, he figures out who both of them are. He talks to both of them. In this one, he does not. So, theoretically, it shows that Claire meets Marvin, and he already knows who Leon is because he's a rookie police officer that's working underneath him. Those are the biggest evidence that shows. It also shows that we need to grab everything as we go. Some things are not worth grabbing, some things are. Ammo? No. We're running an infinite gun right now. Put that up, throw that up, throw that up, throw that up. Original model. Boom. Activate computer. This will be a speed run, but I'll also guide. So, I mean, if you're playing and you're trying to do a normal run, this will still help you. Yeah, there'll be other things to look out for. For Claire's campaign, the biggest thing to look out for, white gunpowder and normal gunpowder. Acid rounds for the N2 bosses are really key to completing this. Now there is files you have to collect in Claire's A, Leon's B, Claire's B, Leon's A. There's different files. You get 40 of the files as Leon's A. You get 12 in Claire's A, and the rest are in the B. There's 2 in Claire's B, 3 or 4 in Leon's. If you're doing minimal step, try not to move. Areas you will come back to when you're doing a speed run. Make sure to clear zombies. If you blow their heads off, they will not come back. If you haven't noticed, a lot of the samurai edges are fully automatic. These ones you want to kill because they're right in your way. Dead. One sec. Alright, important thing is boarding these windows up. If you can board the windows up, zombies do not come back out, which helps with the speed run. Infinite combat knife. Yep, I got all the raccoons. Okay, so next is over here. Now, just because it's infinite doesn't mean you can stab someone in the fucking face all the time. Wow, that's dumb. It doesn't mean that. If you have an infinite knife, it just means you can use an infinite knife without it breaking. Doesn't mean you can stab someone in the fucking head and they don't, and you have the knife still. No. It should work like that. Now, anytime you need to look at something, I suggest the best way to do it is go online and pull up a map of the RPD. If you don't want to do that, which is a hard part, I would say get a good layout of where everything is. The speedrun will help. Pausing your game does not take time. Looking at your map does. Looking at your inventory does. Do not look at it until after you get the map. Board up what we can. You don't enter through that door as Claire, so you don't mess with it at all.
What the hell?
Now, it's not zombies get up later in the game. Make sure you drop them completely. If you have an infinite gun, attack them with extra bullets. We don't need ammo. Skip file notes if you want. Now we got the map. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. We're skipping safety deposit room for now. Skipping west office for now. Going straight up over here. Because we're the same thing when you're doing the minimalist. When you're trying to do it without as many steps as possible, 14,000 steps, you need to make sure you do all the routes at the same time. And this will help with that because I'm going to mix and match things.
Fucking hell.
I'm not going to go places a whole lot. The police station is the longest part of the game. The zombie you don't shoot. Straight over here. Grab that. Grab that. Put that up. Dark room. I have to think sometimes. That's why I pause. Anytime you need a second to think, don't sit there and take your time. Push pause, take your time and think. Don't go on a suggestion or a whim. Pistol ammo. Gunpowder. Okay, cool. We'll get up later in the game. We'll take her out now.
What the hell is up with you?
Okay, we need to go to third floor. Reason why, I know there's a portable thing inside the second floor. We're not going there because we come back through there no matter what. So we do not need to go through there. Not yet. It is important about doing these speed runs to make sure you're doing them as effectively as possible. One sec. Yes, Blue. Nothing, just another speed run. You know, you gotta do it quite a bit. Alright, so you also want to make sure you have all these codes written down. The more codes you have written down, the easier it is to do these. The easier you know where everything's at.
Marvin. How fast can you get back here?
Why, what's up?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Hurry, I'm on my way.
I have most of these codes written down after I fucking did my other runs, and that's what you want to do. The more you have written down, less you gotta look. Unicorn, fish, scorpion, jug.
How many things do you have? How many codes do you have?
Well, for all the locks, some locks are important to open, Blue, some are not. So you just gotta make sure you write all the safe codes down so you don't have to deal with them. Because if you have to figure them out, that takes time. If you have to go around and wait to open things, that takes time, because you do not want to backtrack. When you're trying to do a speed run or trying to get the small carbon thing with 14,000 footsteps, you do not want to grab everything. You want to make sure to kill everything that you need to kill.
Oh, I don't know if you know this.
We don't actually need that book, but the reason why you don't grab this lion statue right away is because you get it again. Get it after you come out of the library. Lion.
Oh, you're leaving already?
Saves time.
Okay.
It's about 2 minutes and about 300 steps. You gotta come down here to activate the cut. Blada blada. Might as well throw these things in.
So Elliot was right.
Yeah, but we're not out of here yet.
We're gonna go down to get the grenade launcher in a sec. But we need to grab the key and use the spade key as much as we can. We should be able to get rid of it right away. Yep. We don't need the weapon upgrade, so we skip it. You don't need to grab this book or anything, because you don't need the upgrades. With Claire, you should be fine with the grenade launcher and your unlimited pistol. That's it. Just need to make sure to make those acid rounds. We're not picking this up because we're not going for the upgrades. Weapon key locker. The biggest waste of time right here is getting this grenade launcher. Oh, yeah, I can wait and go through the operations, but I need to unlock this. I probably should have waited and did all the other shit first, but I don't care. A couple minutes ain't gonna change nothing. Come on, dude. Alright, this one is West Office 9157. Use the touchpad, just do it slow. It's better to go slower instead of fuck it up and have to redo it all. D-pad I'm at. Hit pouch. These are important for speedruns, so backtracking to grab those is important. It's a small one. Across. Save the grenade launcher for BOWs and bosses. Do not upgrade the grenade launcher at all. The accuracy is not worth the space. I mean, you'd be keeping the spade key if you don't do this. So, either way, you're keeping one item for longer. Spade key or weapon locker key. So, whatever run you do, it don't matter. If you're trying to go for the 1,000 footsteps, wait on the grenade launcher until you do this part. The 14,000 steps. Doesn't really matter. I did it this way and did it in 10,000 steps. Pick up what you can. Even if it's a green herb, you still pick it up. When you're out of space, you mix everything. Make sure to grab this before you go.
Hey, Marvin. This is bad.
Important.
I've got zombies everywhere. Marvin? Marvin, are you there?
Why he's talking? If you're going for the steps, you don't worry about those windows. If you're going for speed run, he's talking, you might as well grab the thing. Well, she's talking. Fucker.
Asshole.
You're not really going to need the first aid spray in the bathroom on the east wing, so don't worry about grabbing it. You should get way more life than was intended. A few important things in this room. One is the white gunpowder. For sure. Make sure just to pop the heads. The windows to the bricks through faster. Helps you with the liquor, so pick up that flashbang. Double tap. Over the window. Shit, this is Claire's campaign, okay. In here, grab the valve. White gunpowder. Acid rounds. I believe that's it in here, right? Oh, that's all that's important. Unlock the shortcut. For steps, don't keep running. Stand still. Wait till it's done. For speed run, don't matter. Excuse me. Alright, so now we got the valve. We need to go to the shower room, and we're going to pick up that passcode. That's what we're doing. Flame round, bullets. One shot to the liquor, give it some bullets. Claire's campaign is easier. First story 1, because it's her story. Throw herbs up, don't need. Knife always keep, grenade launcher always keep. Key items, good. When you do these runs, it's easier with infinite ammo. It's not suggested. I mean, you're going to have to do an S rank normal to get infinite pistol either way, so run through the shit. Make sure you have important stuff. My fault. Okay. Do we need room? Portable radar, flame rounds, mixed red and green. Probably should be just fine. Boom, 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 boom. Shit.
Hell is up with you?
If you get a direct hit, the blinkers catch completely on fire. Okay. There is a raccoon right there. Keep going this way to unlock the lounge. This is considered the safe passage. The whole game. Marked doors like this. If you open them, they'll always show the symbol of the door. The zombie down there won't touch you, so leave him alone. Open this door before you do the puzzle. Or if you want to run through, you can. Most rusted usually is it. Beautiful. You don't have an infinite knife, he's holding one. So we get halfway through the police station. This is the halfway point when you get these 3 in. Our time is at 25 minutes. That quick. I mean, you can spend some time doing this. Like, when you exit the police station, you can be at an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and a half. Flame rounds to the left. Grab that, put them up. Put the acid rounds up. Keep this on you. Put this up. Put these up. Put this up. Put that up. Organize it so it's faster to go through. We can use green herb now. Now, playing standard and playing easy have two different categories. Now, if you're not using infinite ammo, there's more things you're going to need. You're going to need to grab some of that ammo and save it. Run past zombies more. Some zombies you can kill, some zombies you can't. That hallway you go through, where you have to kill those zombies need to die, for sure. If you can hurry up and board the windows, there's no need for them. The zombies that place in East Office
Hello?
that come out, you probably don't need to kill those. But you need to come back for that barrel with the police badge on Leon. Leon's a walkthrough.
Boards ain't gonna cut it with this.
This up. So since this is a standard game through, you're going to want a little bit of extra stuff. Not ammo wise, but grenade wise. I want to get the direct hits.
This thing's got to go down.
Now when you damage them with grenades and flame rounds, it burns them, but it doesn't look like it damages his eye. It's basically considered a debuff, a big ass debuff, where the more damage you do to him, grenades and flame rounds, he will do more damage. You will do more damage to the eyeball. So. Like you see, it's almost dead. There's my knife. It's my infinite knife. Alright, so now we're going to pick up whatever life we can. Should be some ammo here for playing on trying to get your first infinite ammo. Make sure to grab the ammo. If you're going with infinite ammo, make sure just to grab the life necessities. Reload as you move. Life's an important factor for the end game. So this is why we're picking up life. I believe we might score some white gunpowder in here. Oh, just some normal. Come on, go.
It won't move. You got it. So,
While you're waiting for
what's
things
Mom
like
like?
this, make sure to set your stuff. If you have to combine, you combine green. Don't throw the
Umbrella?
things down.
That big pharmaceutical company? My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much. Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon. So, where's your dad? He,
For this.
works with my
Oh,
mom.
that one's not there.
He's gone.
Oh, it spawned in late.
Wow.
Oh,
Both of my
wow.
parents are
Nice. Throw 'em up, throw 'em up, throw 'em up.
gone. It's just me and my brother. Oh,
In hardcore,
I'm sorry.
you don't get as
Don't
many
be.
hit pouches.
Means we've got something in common, and that's a good thing, right?
You get like 4 to 5 less. I don't believe cutscenes waste time, so I just don't take a chance.
Over there. It's closed.
Cutscene. Okay. Same thing as Leon's, except we don't do the jail.
First.
So first things first, you go to the morgue. Grab the diamond key. I don't want to have to kill the liquor. The third liquor. See how he caught completely on fire? That's how you want to kill him. White gunpowder. White gunpowder makes acid rounds. Beating bosses at the end of the game with acid rounds makes it really easy. Alright, so if you have the infinite knife as idea, you know you don't want to lose it, so you're going to have to kill anything that gets stuck in it that you stick it to.
Hell is up with you?
I believe it is this one. Equip this flashbang. If you want to keep your knife, get out of there, equip it. If you do not have the infinite knife, keep the flashbang. It's more important to have a flashbang than a combat knife. But you need to have one of them on. Because for some reason, this liquor, I can never see it happen. So, don't want to waste the ammo. And with that fucking flashbang.
I can do this.
Done. We will never go back over that way again. There's a raccoon in the firing center. Suggest getting
Must
that
be where
first.
that guy came from.
Red herb with the diamond key.
Bastard. the
Grab
police
the
chief.
map. Right here. SMG's not really that great for Claire's. Grab another white powder. If you want to upgrade your grenade launcher, it's right there. I don't do it. It's a waste of space just for better accuracy. It's better for long shots, but that's it. Go over here. That is a file, so you need to read that. You don't pick it up, but it counts. Now, it's not that there's less items. Ammo gives you less, depending on the difficulty. On assisted, every time you pick up flame rounds, you get 4. Every time you pick up on standard, it's 3. On hardcore, it's 2. So we'll keep that since we did take a hit. Do I have one of these? I do. Throw this up. Boom. Keep that. Keys for the linen room. No. Come over here real quick. This is the heart key. If you want to go for the SMG, you need to go and grab that statue thing with the, what is it called? The little gem. Grab that gem, you take it with you the whole time, carry it on you. And after you get this heart key, you're going to go downstairs to the observation room. I'm not doing that, so I don't go downstairs. First things first, we go upstairs. I believe it's just ammo. Reason why you shoot them, if they don't get back up, you're good. Come right over here. Grab your double gears. This part. There's a knife behind you in the head. There's a raccoon right there. Only Claire. Okay, before you go do that, if you have a lot of, it's pending, you know, how much you're running around, because you're going to be carrying 2 keys that you're going to have to throw in your chest if you're doing the speed run and stuff, so it's best to just go places. It takes maybe a minute out of your time. If you're doing steps, you do not place this. You have to keep it on you for steps, because you will not be picking up this board also. So you don't pick that up. You don't pick no boards up for if you're doing that. For speed runs, you pick up the boards. For those steps, avoid them, because you can stand still and shoot long as you want. Time's not a factor. It's moving is a factor. Here's the next part of evidence that shows Claire scenario is the first one. The boiler room. You also remember Jill comes to the Raccoon Police Department before Claire and Leon, meaning this is destroyed. that's blocked off as Claire, not as Leon. Because Leon starts on the east side while Claire starts on the west side. Fucker. It's okay if you get hit. That's why all these green herbs are around. If you're going for a flawless hit, I would say hardcore. Because you're going to sit there and take your time. We have full life, got a green herb, blah 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 blah. Mr. Tyrant.
Jesus, stay back!
If you can't stun him in time, bring him outside. He is faster on normal than he is on assisted, but he's the same speed on hardcore. Okay, this is the part where I have to look at my map. I need to go to the heart room. I also need to go to the diamond room right here. So second floor lounge can go diamond room. I can go down to the dark room, save my game, kill the liquor, safety deposit room, grab the hit pouch. That liquor does need to die. You need to kill it. You can grab that hit pouch over here, grab that records room. Okay, so we need to do second floor. When you kill that liquor, he's going to be coming. Just know that. Liquor does need to die, though. Hit it with the flame round, a few pistol shots, get the fuck inside the weapons locker, open everything, take what you want. The reason why you keep that spare part. You don't sit there and go back and forth for no reason, right? Keep the spare part, do it all in one run. I forgot to get this last time. Now, I have white gunpowder on me. Might as well mix. The reason why we're going back is I can drop this this diamond key off. Don't need that. So boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Shit. This one, that one. Reason why they call this the safe route. Well, why I call it. I haven't heard anybody else call it that, but why I call it the safe route is for this reason right now. Now, acid rounds are better than flame rounds against BOWs. They cause a constant burn. So, I mean, they constantly take damage. So, like lickers will get stunned. Timing keys no longer needed. This probably is no longer needed. We just want the one shot on us.
Hell is up with you?
Easy 1 2 0 3. 1 0 2. It's a 1 0 3. 2 0 9. 2 0 8. Key is done. He's gonna be coming right after us after this. West office. Now we need to go to the library and do our little puzzle. This will take time. If you're on steps, you don't do this. Heart key way. We got our life. Nade launcher. This might be cutting a little close, to be honest.
Better move it.
If you have to do that, that's the hard part. If you can get in there and do that around him, if you kill that bottom zombie, or you wait for the tyrant to leave the room, he will leave the room. can't come in here.
That worked.
This is the second one. Should make sure I killed him first. He will follow you down this way. I don't believe he can follow you in here though. Alright. Alright, time for Sherry. This part's a little easier if you actually watch this on the Sherry Birkin part, because a lot of people, I guess, mess up on this. You got 60 seconds to get out of the room for the little thing. So you almost got to do it perfect. I believe it's square and circle note. Yeah.
this.
Did I get it? Nope. There's a few notes in here you can only get as Sherry. There's 2 as Claire. We're almost at an hour. Sherry's is a little longer because you got to do. Well, Claire's is a little longer for A because you got to do this. It was good to look for them notes though. Raccoon right there when you come back as Claire.
That must be the door out of here.
Looking for a little bit of notes. There should be 4 of those kid notes in
Oh
here.
no, it's him.
You are gonna be so fucking sorry!
Go away! Help! Somebody, please!
You stupid bitch, that's a dead end!
It's where you want to hide.
It's all over now! Door's locked! Where are you? Show yourself! I know you're in here! The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be!
Gotta hold L2, by the way.
Oh god, oh god.
Bitch has gotta be here somewhere.
Right over to this corner.
Oh, God damn it! Son of a bitch.
No more, please.
This is your last fucking chance! Show yourself! Now! Oh, fuck! It burns! Fuck is my key? I see you.
Downstairs, you have to activate this door. Last time I tried to do it, it says you need to. It won't let you activate the door.
Won't open!
Nice try, Sherry.
Going back to a Shining Easter egg. Here's
I'm coming for you,
Sherry.
Sherry! Get over here, you little bitch!
Son of Sherry's. Everybody was waiting to see them zombie children. The DLC is going to be called Ghost Survivors, if anybody wants to know. You'll be playing as the Kendo shopkeeper. You'll be playing as a dead girl on that little
See you again, Claire.
on the little table, which is the mayor's daughter, and you'll be playing as someone else. I forget who the other person is. Got parking lot key.
Just
Get
you
the
wait,
fuck outta
asshole.
here. Take the screen head. See, I don't think they should have had the time to follow us to the 3rd floor. Makes no practical sense. And the reason I say that is because we'll be going here, and Mr. fucking Tyrant will be coming right after us.
You again?
See? Play it safe if you're doing steps. Don't take that big of a circle. Take him away from the door. Lock it in. Got out at an hour
Looks
and
like
2
the only way
minutes.
forward.
Halfway through the game, once you hit the sewers.
Seriously?
This is the better way to kill the dogs.
Are you serious?
They can climb these fences, so don't think you're safe. want to fuck with these guys on a hardcore. So, if you're playing hardcore, you want to make sure to kill them like that. Get inside quick. Zombie. I don't believe the dogs are coming until the best. This is actually a scene from the original.
Asshole.
Behind you is a raccoon. Right there. Instead of running out, just shoot the dog. Stand at the edge, they can hit you.
That's gotta be the orphanage.
Just by looking at all this shit, Resident Evil 3 is gonna be so badass.
Hang on, Sherry.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you where the raccoon is in here. You need to go upstairs.
Hello? I have the pendant.
In here,
Sherry?
raccoon.
Sherry, are you here?
I'm going up here for a file that I missed so many times, and I just don't want to redo this run. Bathroom, first aid spray, and a file right here. Regarding the incident in question, I'm glad to report that all has been taken care of. February 19th, the test subject 628 escaped from the lab and broke into our facility. 628 was originally from this facility candidate pool. Seeking help, 628 quickly detained by one of our staff. 628 was undergoing one of the lab clinical trials that was distinct possibility that he had brought the virus with him. So we disposed of all of our test subject candidates as a precaution. Their speedy disposal was conducted by a security team to whom I'd like to extend my thanks. As for our neighbors, we told them due to the building's dilapidated state, we would be temporarily moved all the children to a different orphanage for their safety. As to the future of this facility, we have become fully decontaminated. I plan to resume securing more test candidates. Basically, they were using the kids here for test subjects for the T-virus. One of the kids went down to the lab, blada blada. Yeah. So, in this, it's trying to say the first zombie case was here inside the orphanage. That they're testing these kids. That is the mayor's daughter. She's going to be part of the DLC. Not as a zombie or anything, but you're going to play as her before this happens.
Sherry? Where are you?
This explains why there's a way to the sewer
Sherry, I'll be right there.
from the orphanage. That's our buddy. Let's go, little bitch.
Go, go, go!
Talking inside, not sure.
Behind you! Don't stop! Hurry! Keep going.
I was gonna make her hurry, you hurry.
Sherry, come on.
Peekaboo. That is her dad controlling it. And right now it's mutated. He did it to save Sherry. As it's mutated, it's just a function. That guy lost the function beyond himself. Birkin lost the ability to stop it. Birkin is a failed experiment of the G virus, while Sherry in Resident Evil 6 is the actual version they were intended to go for. So steps, you don't go in this room. speed run, you can. Our chance to access this box. Lotta. Only have 10 acid rounds. On easy, I had about 16 at this time. Whoops, wrong way.
Sherry? Can you hear me? Now I'm gonna smell like shit. Literally.
The only thing I think is a problem with the timeline, they did make it right, but Claire is not a college student. She's actually more around 17, 16 years old. In Code Veronica, she's like 18, 19. So they kind of messed up Claire's age.
Kidding me? These people cheated.
Oh yeah, of course too. We're gonna do it for this one too. It's not this time.
Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
Resident Evil 1 remake is a little bit longer than Resident Evil 2's remake. Resident Evil 2, you can actually beat this in an hour and 45 minutes.
Wow.
Resident Evil 1, it's like 2 hours and 10 minutes, I believe.
Okay.
Hour and 25 minutes for a speed run. Easiest way to do that, though, have the infinite machine gun. Tool, the valve handle, red herb. I do like that they made it a third person over the shoulder aspect, or a fourth person, more than the original, how they did the remake in Resident Evil 1. I did like how they did that. I prefer it.
Okay. This place is creepy.
Can you back up in the remaster of Resident Evil 1?
Back up.
Jesus. They're everywhere.
What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
Let's not take chances. Raccoon over here. I'm gonna kill a few extra zombies. So steps, I'm way over what I did last time. I was at this much inside the laboratory. It's because I did a little bit of backtracking. Oh, that's the wrong one. Time? Doing great. Hour 17 minutes and almost out of the sewers. I prefer taking my time when I play. That's how I enjoy it. Only part that really gives me the creeps and keeps me intense is the Raccoon Police Department. Sewers is a great place and all, but it's not that intense. If people feel tense in here, man, they need to go back and watch some more movies. I don't feel the fear. I don't have the fear aspect put into me. Didn't want to kill him, but I had to. Instantly jump down. Over there. As soon as he goes underwater, jump off and run. We should be back over there by the little ledge. No need to kill him. Alright, time for the rook. At this point, steps, you need to go straight for the rook. Speed run. We're good on time, so we can actually go backtrack and place these real quick. Now, how it goes is you get a note from each person right here, but they should already be there. This one's queen. This one's king. Give yourself a quick save. After this, all I gotta do is a hardcore clear. It takes time doing the hardcore. You could speed run it, but I take my time. There's a reason why I saved it right there, though. So I'm gonna go backwards later and grab that Rebecca thing.
Seriously? What the hell is up with you?
gotta wait a bit now. Dang. Oh, I guess this gun really works well on G's. 2 shots in. That's fucking amazing. I did not know that. That's pretty fucking awesome, to be honest. Two, 4, 6. You should be able to kill all of them down there. Okay, do I have any? There we go. I have 18. 2 lives. This is normal.
All right, Sherry.
How
On my
many
way.
flashbangs, I wonder. I have 2. Okay, we'll take the hand. No, we won't. Okay. Try to pistol his ass.
Shit!
How he smashes. Stop moving. Your steps. Steps. I think he does it 4 or 5 times. After that, just stand still right here for steps. Speed run. Just wait. So he's bust out. Let's go for that corner right here. When he's breaking through.
Should have known you wouldn't die.
We'll be right on your ass. Don't even look behind you. Grab a grenade launcher. Pop this bitch. Put that right there. Alright. Trying to get the gotcha trophy. Sit there, shoot him a bit.
Have I got a surprise for you?
not dead. Oh, we got out of there. Dalton for Williams head, Green for Chiefs head. Back over this way. Come on.
All right, time for an encore.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Sherry.
Machine gun bullets. We
This
don't
is
want
taking
those.
forever.
We got all that shit. So we cleared it in about 28 minutes.
Ned said her lab's not far. Wait, that cable car. Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine.
The only thing that doesn't
Almost
make
there,
sense
Sherry.
about the story is when it goes from the original
We're almost there.
and you go through the series. Resident Evil 6, Sherry knows who Leon is. Like, well.
Oh, good.
But
Cable
in this
car.
one, she only knows Leon from the end credits. Come down here to grab a file, by the way. Oh, you can't grab it, Sherry? Set
Okay.
down.
Better check everything. There's no turning back.
Get a note from Leon. That isn't it. Oh, I didn't get it. I guess not.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
Okay. I think you gotta be playing B, second scenario, to get those notes.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
Look at that. She's wearing a jacket. I'm wearing the jacket.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Alright, good. Yeah. Playing Resident Evil? Yeah.
Put Sherry down. Fucking retard notes. Can't be that smart. Guy's dead. I think that's it here.
Yep.
The other side. heal.
Seriously?
Don't run away like that. Don't grab it if you have that. If you don't have it, run away. See, when you take a blue herb, you get that shield. When you mix a full herb, you get a damage resistance. That's what that shield is. When you mix a red and green blue herb, you get a damage resistance.
Asshole. Bastard.
Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest biological research. Please enjoy our tasty selection of healthy foods.
No. This is the Resident Evil 1.
Tell your dad to play too. You might get scared. It's pretty freaky, dude. This one's great. Like that remake. Oh, it is freaky. It's a lot worse than the first one. Oh yeah. This is the
Maybe
first
when
one.
I'm done playing, I can
This
let
was
him play.
This was the second one I got. I played the first one. I was never able to beat it as a kid, the director's cut, because I was like 5. Well, I was a little older than that. I was like, I think I got it maybe a year or two after it came out. So I was like 6 or so. And I wasn't able to beat it. It was just, you know, a 6-year-old doesn't understand it, but I loved it.
What the fuck?
When Resident Evil 2 came out, I was like 8 or 9. Got it, played it, and I beat this one. And it was the first one I beat, but I still prefer the original one, even to this day. I believe the original one is better than the remake. Yeah, the graphics are worse, the story thing is like shit, but the difficulty of that game does not compare.
This should come in handy.
I thought it was really, really good. Second one is a good game, even when I was younger. It is a really good game. I just thought the first one was best. That's why I prefer Jill and Chris before Leon.
Dr. Lee, your presence
Resident Evil 2 is the first
urgently
one I beat
requested by Chief
with
Harper
Leon, but I
in the East
preferred playing
area.
as Claire. Chris and Claire are my two favorites. Then it would go Jill. He's a good character, but Resident Evil 4 lost it for me with Leon. Because how he acts in Resident Evil 2, he's a serious person. Because of the shit that's happening, you know. In Resident Evil 4, it's just like, oh, they kind of changed his personality. It doesn't feel like a survival game, like a survival horror game in Resident Evil 4 because of how Leon acts. He takes everything like a fucking child would. And that's what ruined it for me. Resident Evil 5, Chris is serious. Yeah, they fucked up his character by making him too bulky, but I don't blame that part of the game. That's the only thing people ever say about Resident Evil 5 is bad. Chris looks like he's on steroids, but that's all you're gonna say? That doesn't mean the game's bad, dude.
I went the wrong way.
Some more
Dang
acid
it.
rounds.
Ooh, you got baited.
Shit.
Pro Resident Evil strats right here.
You can't really do that in this one, by the way.
You can't juke.
Not as much, no. Harder to run around in this one because they kind of seem like they're fucking running away. Come over to this console. If you're watching this, then just write these numbers down. First one, if this is your first playthrough, it's 3, 1, 2, 3. If it's your second playthrough, it's 2, 0, 4, 8. Think of it as like a keypad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Put that first code in, and then you're going to put the second code in for A. 2, 0, 6, 7. B scenario is 5, 8, 3, 1. So A scenario 1 and 2 is 31, 23. Second code is 20, 67. For B scenario, it's 20, 48. Then 58, 31.
Dispensing to
That is the last puzzle you're really going to do in this. The next one is just almost fucking common sense. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they took this next puzzle from Resident Evil 3. If you want to get the little record, shoot all the bulbs off the zombie. Only the bulbs with the whatever. This is where you do it. Oh, I missed.
Serious?
Damn, it took me too much. Come in here. Note right here. Grenade right here. Come over here. Easiest solution in the game.
manual mode engaged. Adjust
Red.
amount of solution to match cartridge
Green.
capacity.
Blue. Red. Green. Blue. Red. Green. Start in the middle and go in order. Middle, left, right, middle, left, right, middle, left. This is for A scenario only. I haven't figured out a quick way for B, but you should get the chemist from that shit too. After you're done with that, come over here, go down this. Head over here to the left side. There's a map and the large gunpowder, I believe. Clear to see. The large gunpowders are great for acid rounds because they give you, I think, 1 or 2 more. Okay. Liquor part. We have 1 flashbang. Some fucking flame rounds.
Every save room will have an increment, right?
In the easy mode? On what mode? Oh,
Easy
your
mode.
Resident Evil 1. Yeah. You should probably play on normal, not easy. Aren't you on normal?
No, I did start on easy in the one you helped me through, but I started easy in this one. I haven't beat the game yet. Remember?
Are you starting a new one?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, just continue off the one you're on, dude. You're almost done with it.
Well, I don't know what to do next.
You have to go to the lab. Chris gets more life, Jill gets more inventory space in the first one. As Leon, you want to use the flashbang here. As Claire, shotgun grenade launcher. Fucking hit him with two.
Seriously?
Don't take the fucking chance. They fuck you up quick. Once they're dead for good. Last two lickers in the game. I would honestly tell you to use acid rounds instead. They work a lot better. Spray, you gonna pull this bitch out? Charge this bitch to max. Get the small little dot on it. Lock this door. Don't need to, but it's nice to. Just in case you run into a problem. You can examine this right now. First code for Murph is left side 7, right side 8. That's how many dots there is, 7 and 8. 0 has no dot. So 7 and 8 on dots. Count the dots. Elementary. You killed everything in here, so nothing should turn up. If you're trying to get the trophy to kill 3 enemies with a grenade, you can do it here. But if one of them doesn't die, it gets back up, you're kind of screwed. Best way to do that trophy is playing as Hunk or Leon's campaign at the very end after you beat the tyrant. 2 best spots. Come in here. I think there might be some nade ammo or needle ammo somewhere. Zombies alive in all 3 game modes. Easy, normal, and hard.
You have 5 new messages.
Here.
Whew. Damn. Should have packed my parka.
Skip. We are 90% done with the labs.
Link complete.
I mean, we could have avoided maybe 20 minutes of our time not picking up as much and stuff. I'll go this way. But some things we're gonna need. You know, we're just doing a speed run. We're not doing a fucking hour 45-minute speed run. It's not needed. Don't need combat knife. Take the flame rounds. Need some gunpowder over here. Some shit up. Grenade, not needed. We have normal gunpowder, okay. Combine. Combine. Acid. 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 Don't need this. Get our life going. That should be good for now. I have quite a bit of grenade launcher. I have more grenade launcher ammo this run than I did on my assisted. So you get quite a bit of grenade launcher ammo. Leon's campaign, everybody knows, you get the tyrant after you. Clara's, you do not.
So much for the weed infestation.
Warning. You have dispersed. Your actions have been logged, and you will be subject to discipline.
They turn black like that, they're dead. Might as well burn their fucking ass right now. They will get up if you don't do that. That one. There's another one in this room too. Right here, he gets up. Don't worry about him. Done. If you want to get the trophy to maximize your inventory space to max, I will show you that right now. We have time. Hour 53. We're good on time. We can easily do this. We have a whole hour and 37 minutes to get an S rank. So, I mean, there's time where you can sit there and bullshit around. Now, the reason that's saying is you have 3 hours and 30 minutes to do a speed run without infinite ammo. With that handicap, you should easily be able to do that. I'm at 2 hours with infinite ammo, so you should be able to get another hour and a half with ammo. So you come back over here to Cafeteria. I believe this is going to be Muff. Sure is. Open up this. Examine. Go to Muff. It is 9 and 0. Opens this shit up. Grab the item pouch. A raccoon right there. He awakens. And there's a journal right there, so if you want the journal, grab the journal. But I don't need it, so. You know, in every Resident Evil game, there's that one scientist who thinks he's a god. So we go and go. here. Should be OSS. It is 5-9 OSS. Played through 1. Power's on. Activate this. Throw that in there. Grenade, won't need that. Won't need that. Done. Some emails. William Birkin's inbox. Go to the right side. Large gunpowder. Mix it. .37 acid rounds. Save point. Item box. Some more white gunpowder. Oh, they're hooking us up. I have no more gunpowder. Sad. Alright, store it. That sucks, to be honest. Throw some more life on there. A couple green herbs. Give us a nice, good save.
Thank God. The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
This fight's really easy with Claire.
Class A
Lock him up and kill him.
black quarantine until target is neutralized.
Could do the pistol way. Almost down there. First steps taken. Don't even think about moving too much. This is not working. I had to test that out.
What the heck did I just do there? That dog was on me without even knowing it.
What? Um, that was dumb. Come on now. Time to collect up ammo. Pistol, grenade, needles, flash.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine.
Next boss isn't so bad. This boss does have more life, it's clear. Has less as Leon. We got that mag to help you out. Is he? Hmm? Dumb.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
I'm missing something.
Sherry. Can you walk faster? I don't want to rush you, but we have to.
Might be able to pull it off with the clench of the fucking butt hair. Maybe. I mean, yeah, if I didn't go back and get the hip sack, I'd be at 13,000. And I'd probably redo that boss fight.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I didn't go for this because I already have it. 14,000 steps already done.
Imagine if you got that file, there's a real, like an impossible mission. That's only 0.001.
Yeah?
Only
Thank you for
achieve.
being so nice to me.
Can only
For helping
complete.
me. I'm really glad I met you. I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
A huge Easter egg that really nobody knows. And once you achieve it, you know what it should be?
What?
It should be a nuke. A nuke that come or an asteroid hit. it's San Andreas? Oh no. Vinewood?
Yeah, whatever, the whole island.
Yeah. And it blows up everybody, and everybody that's playing online sees it and dies.
Well, there's a lot of things, but they're not connected to each other. I mean,
Tell your dad there is an Easter egg for GTA Online.
Oh yeah, there is an Easter egg for GTA Online though.
It's the alien ship, like San Andreas.
Yeah, there's an alien ship in San Andreas.
I saw that. You showed it to me.
Did I? Oh. Well, there's multiple like hard things. There's like doing all the heists. That it is online. Yes. There's like an achievement for doing all the heists without no one dying. All of them in order too, with the same squad. It's really difficult.
That gives you like 10 million.
It gives you $10 million, and there is like an orbital strike that can take out any player within like a 15-meter radius, I think. But those cost like half a million. Oh well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Stupid thing's locked. No. Hold on. Sherry, what are you... I think I can open it from the other side. God damn it, your tone sucks.
9 minutes until destination.
I got it! Huh. Nice work, Sherry. Sherry, you hanging in there? I'm right behind you. Got it, girl. Think we're almost out of here.
8 minutes until destination.
Who's that? Worth a try. What do you...
Attention.
Alright, let's see our 13,000. I got 250 steps. Now I got 100. I can't take no more than 150 steps.
Why can't you just die?
Oh,
7 minutes until detonation.
Yep. Okay. 50 steps. In the fucking nick of time. You know, we probably got under 30 steps to take. So we got the small carbon footprint again. And cleared Sherry's S rank. Should be like an S+. Wasn't even going for the other one. Oh, you get an S because I saved twice.
You think I'm gonna like Resident Evil 2 more than the HD remaster of Resident Evil?
I don't know. I like Resident Evil 2 because of the camera helps out a little bit more true.
Oh my god.
The camera makes it a little bit better. But yeah, that's a quick speed run. Clara, Scenario A. 2 hours and the Carbon Walker.